Today we're doing who's your Valentine or your King of Hearts or your King of Cups reading. We have playing cards for you to choose from. I'm not very sure if I'm going to integrate their meanings into the reading. Reason for that is this deck is not really my deck. I borrowed it from someone and could not return it. So I feel kind of wonky using it, but while I was shuffling these for these three cards, I got the King of Hearts card out on its own, which was kind of a synchronicity for me because this is a love reading. Essentially, it's a Valentine reading. So we'll see if the messages make sense. But for pile number one, we have Nine of Clubs, which is the Nine of Wands in Standard Tarot. For pile number two, we have Two of Hearts, which is the Two of Cups in Standard Tarot. At pile number three, we have the Jack of Clubs, which is the Page of Wands in the Standard Tarot. We'll see if we'll integrate their meanings into the reading. But you can decide based on the card, based on the imagery, based on whatever, based on the meanings if you're familiar with them. We'll see. So we have three sets to choose from. We'll start with pile number one, the Nine of Clubs at 111. Interesting. This is the second try of me doing this reading, so hopefully things do work out fine this time. We have gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. You you will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Then we have tranquil stream, let go of worries and find tranquility. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me right now. I can't even pronounce words right. Definitely feel wonky. Mirror, stay grounded in the present moment. And for your tarot cards, we have the Seven of Cups, not cups, Pentacles. Again, I don't know why I'm feeling so weird right now. We have Four of Cups, we have the Tower. With the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel things in your life may not be right now where you want them to be, which is why you may be a little bit frustrated, anxious, which is why I feel so wonky. It's your energy, okay. So I do sense that there is a lot of turmoil in your life in general right now as a result of things that are not working out the way you want them to be, which is why you're getting the advice to calm down, because I feel right now your focus may not be on your love life. I feel because things in general are not working out the way you want them to be, which is causing a lot of frustration and a lot of anger. Sorry about the background noise, can't really help. If I could, I would. So but yeah, a lot of interruptions, a lot of frustrations, a lot of anxiety in your day-to-day life, which is causing you to be a little bit frustrated. So love may not be on your mind this Valentine's Day. Again, I'm not saying that it will never happen or it's not supposed to happen. I'm just saying that right now things are definitely not where you want them to be, and you're taking your time to get comfortable with yourself, get comfortable with the energies. uh, um, I also have a sense that you're almost kind of hoping for a divine intervention with the Temperance card and the Mirror card. I feel you may be looking forward to assistance or guidance from divine, from light beings, from your energy helpers, and I'm getting the message that they have definitely seen you frustrated, and they know that you have asked for help, but they also want you to know that you are very perfectly capable of taking care of yourself, even though things are not where you want them to be. That's not to say they will never be where you want them to be. Let's remember that. So yeah, I do have a sense that you in general are not really satisfied with where things are in your love life, or in your life in general. So love or a new romance may not be on your mind right now, and that's not to say that love will never happen, because we do have a gifts and a butterfly card. So I do see that the energy is available to you when you're ready for it. But right now, I have a sense that your focus is on filling your own cup, giving yourself the butterflies almost, spending some quality time with yourself, so to say. Yeah, It makes sense with the nine of spades, not spades, clubs. Oh my god, uh, card. Because yeah, it's kind of a solo energy, and most of the tarot cards we got from in this reading were also solo energy cards. So not really a coupley feeling here, but again, that's not to say that the romance will never be available to you or that things will not never go in the direction. Right now, however, I have a sense that you're not really focused on love, or you don't have time for love. You have enough problems as it is. You have enough issues in your life as it is, and you have enough things to work on as it is. So release whatever you're stressed out about. Take some time to almost make yourself feel special. Again, you can do that by gifting yourself something on this Valentine's Day, taking yourself out on a date, doing things that make you happy, self pleasure, whatever. But right now the focus is on yourself, the focus is on what you want, what you desire, not on what other people want for you. So do note that. Again, that's not to say the love will never happen for you. I feel, yeah, there will be romance when you're ready for it. Right now, just it's not going to happen uh this year. And again, it's not, I, I never want to say that you will never find love or you won't find love, but really we're like um, um, a week from actual Valentine's Day. It's on Saturday, and today we're already on Tuesday. So I'm not saying that you will never find love. I'm just saying that right now, this year, for this Valentine's Day, which is 5 days from now, you may not have a person. Then that's not to say that you will not be on a date or you will not be surprised. That's just to say that the focus right now in your life is not on romance. You may go out on a date, but again, I don't see that you are very much invested, considering you already have a lot going on in your life. So again, that's not to the love will not come in, uh, but not right now. Let's move on to pile 2 at 7-Eleven. So pile 1 was at 111, pile 2 is at 7-Eleven. Nice. So we have the two of hearts for this pile. Let's see who's your Valentine this year. We have void. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. Passion. Keep the flame of passion active. It's the heartbeat of love. Forest goddess. Honor your emotions and allow yourself to feel deeply. Secret meadow. Find joy in simple pleasures of life. Right off the bat, I have a sense that either you or your person this year uh, is kind of trying to come out of a difficult relationship, maybe a difficult romance in itself. Uh, so I do have a sense with, we have both passion and pleasure, so there may be a kind of a tendency to use passion to forget pain. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, which is again a passion pleasure kind of card. We have the Six of, yeah, your person is someone you're already familiar with or someone you're already comfortable with. Uh, you know them for some time now, or you have at least considered them as a potential partner for some time now, if you do not if you have not really asked them out, or if they have not really asked you out. So your partner, I feel, uh, sorry about the background noise, can't really help it. I would if I could. Really sorry. So I have a sense that um, so many pleasure cards, I feel the focus may be on trying to almost forget emotions, releasing the void, and almost not noticing the sadness that you inherently feel by overly emphasizing or overly indulging in pleasure. Again, that's not to say that pleasure is not healing, it definitely is. I feel part of the fun is really that you get to take a break from whatever you were feeling and get to feel completely different, something which you were not really uh, feel that you deserve. We have the star card. I'm not going to put it here because the YouTube flags it as nudity, and I don't really want to deal with that. So with the star card, the moon card, the 10 of cups. So yeah, a lot of focus on pleasure and a lot of focus on trying to almost avoid the void. doesn't really work out well really in the long run, but I do see a lot of passion coming in for this Valentine. I do see that there may be a little bit anxiety on your part right now, but at the same time, I feel you will be able to fill your cup. You will be able to have the satisfactory date or experience, so to say. But I also have a sense that uh, that you may not be in a place to consider this person as your one, because your focus at the moment, which I see, again, I'm not saying this person is not your one. I'm no one really absolutely to say that, because this reading is for this Valentine's Day, which is 5 days from now, so it's not really that far away. And so I feel that you may yeah, maybe not very close to considering this person as the one for you, even though you have a sense that this person would be very, 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 very good partner in the long run if you continue your relations with them. But again, continuing these relations will again be your choice, because I do see that you're trying to almost use pleasure and use light and use almost dates and the good feelings that you get when you spend time with this person to escape the pain that you feel in life in general, which is again never a good idea. Uh, but I do sense friendship between the you two. I'm not saying that this connection is not meant to be or it's just superficial. I'm just trying to say I do sense friendship, but right now your focus may be almost to avoid the void, or you to not really uh, deal with your emotions, to almost you use pleasure to kind of not deal with difficult feelings. So that needs to stop. That tendency needs to change, and I feel it will over time. But it's okay. Again, you are wherever you are. It's never a good idea to judge yourself for anything. We are wherever we are, and we are there for a reason, and it's time, and it's best really to honor the flow of life, to honor wherever we are headed, to honor love in general, and whatever pleasure, whatever love you get to feel, consider yourself lucky as someone who's able to feel it. Because let me tell you that there are a lot of people who do not get to feel even that amount of love, even if it's not, even if it's nothing. So consider yourself lucky in that regard. But again, take time to get to know the other person. Don't really build a connection on fantasies that might be happening right now. Again, I'm not saying this person is not real, but this connection exists more in your fantasy than it actually is in reality. So be a little bit, and then that may not just be on your part, it may be on their part also. So be a little bit careful about that. Let's not lose sight of reality. So for pile number three, let's start with pile number three at 12:51. Pile number one was at 111. Pile number two was at 7:11. Pile number three is at 12:51 or 12:58. Let's say, sorry, we have the Jack of Clubs, which is the page of Wands. Oh, we have dreams, makes sense. Uh, Look to your dreams, they hold all the answers you seek. Connection, love is the bridge connecting souls, cherish these connections. Okay. Owl, trust your inner wisdom and intuition. uh, I feel you do share a psychic connection with this person at the very, very least. Practice mindfulness to find peace in the midst of chaos. um, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands. So a lot of wand cards. I do see that your partner, your person, your Valentine this year is a very, very generous individual. In fact, this person may kind of have a hard time zooming into reality, because they're too focused on what could be. They're more of a big picture person, so much so that they don't really find it easy to focus on small um minute details. So this person is definitely very, very generous, very, very psychic, very, very aware of energies of themselves for other people. This person may be an introvert because they're very almost distant. This person again may be kind of a social non-conformant kind of a person. I don't see this person engaging in a lot of parties or taking a lot of time to uh, go on indulge in social situations. I feel this person kind of likes to stay in the sidelines just so they're not distracted. I feel they may not also feel that they fit in the 3D whatever nonsense, um, uh, whatever nonsense happens in 3D. This is kind of a I'm okay observing things from a distance. Yeah, they may have been hurt in their past, due to which they develop almost this resistance to engaging in a lot of social situations. I feel, yeah, this person practices mindfulness. uh, I feel the bond you may feel with them and the bond that you do feel with them is less physical and more telepathic, simply because this is not the kind of person who really takes a lot of time to make things perfect in the 3D reality. They spend a lot of times in their dreams, and a lot of times in their visions, have a lot of lofty goals, which they sometimes struggle to fulfill and are kind of cruel to themselves almost. But this person has had to learn boundaries the hard way, simply because their boundaries may were likely not respected by their past partners. Yeah, they underwent a lot of heartache, had to overcome a lot of sadness, had to walk away from a lot of difficult experiences, and uh, they had to basically silence a lot of raging battles in their heads, and which is what really made them what they are right now. They may kind of have this focus on the things that really matter, because they did really spend a lot of time in things that didn't really end well for them, and things that don't really matter now. Again, this may be your energy also. So I do see that you do have Valentine this year. However, this connection is less based in 3D stuff, and more on the spiritual side of stuff, and more on the um, I don't want to say unsubstantial, but things can't really be measured. Things that feelings that can't always be best expressed with words. So I do see a date for you this year, but at the same time, I also feel it may kind of be an unconventional one, in the sense that they do talk to you about your feelings. We have the Queen of Spades. We also had the Queen of uh, not Queen of Swords in the from the tarot deck, and we have the Page of Cups. So I do see uh, kind of a confession happening, but this date or the time that you spent with them this year may not be a conventional date. It may just be that both of you spend some time together, and both of you discuss or kind of hint at your feelings for each other. So it's not really a traditional Valentine, it's not really a traditional date per se, but I do see you guys spend some time together, or at least talk to each other about your feelings, or hint each other about your feelings. So that's what I have for you all. Again, the messages we got in all three piles were kind of very, very different. So I hope this reading makes sense to the maximum number of people. I've really done my best with this one. Thank you. Bye bye.